Hello children, welcome back in EVS class. As you know, we are doing chapter 5 and this is the part 2 of chapter 5. So let's take out page number 43 everyone. Here we will read how water gets polluted. Water gets polluted due to various human activities. Some of these activities are first activity, that is waste from factories flowing into rivers. Second, sewage from towns and cities flowing into rivers. Third, dust and household garbage going into rivers. Fourth, people bathing and washing clothes in water bodies. Yes, children, means you know already that we are only polluting the water, that we are polluting the water, that when we throw the waste from the factories, from the factories direct that water goes into the river, so that pollutes the river. Next, sewage from towns and cities. Yes, the sewage from towns and cities, that also direct that waste goes into the rivers. Then dust and household garbage, that from your houses, that the garbage where it goes, where it goes, it also goes into the rivers. Then the people bathing and washing clothes, so where that water goes, that water also through the drainage system, that also goes to the rivers. So all these are the activities, human activities only, that we people only are the responsible for the pollution, for the water pollution. So we are only are polluting the water. So do you think it is good? No, this is not good. We should not pollute the water. Next, making water fit for drinking. Yes, we should drink water that is filtered and clean. Boiling kills germs in the water. Boiled water is filtered to remove the germs in it, and filtration also help in making water fit for drinking. Dirty water can make us sick. These days RO systems are used by people to purify and drinking water. Yes children, so the water which we get from the rivers or canals, that is not pure, because we only are polluting that water. So how can we make the water fit for drinking? By boiling. When we boil the water, then it removes the germs from the water, and we should drink the water always after boiling. That boiling water is always pure for drinking. And now these days we just filter the water, because now these days there are ROs and aquaguards and many more purifiers are become in the market to purify the water. So we are using at home, in schools and other, in everywhere, banks, offices, everywhere we are using that RO system to purify the drinking water. So we should always drink a pure water. See here, do you know we can use a fine cloth to filter water? Yes. How? When the water comes from the tap, then under the tap you can use the fine cloth, means cotton cloth you can use, and that is also the part of purifier. So that water becomes pure, which comes, and the dust etc whatever will be left, that will be left over in the cloth. So that water also you can use. If you are not having the ROs at your home, then you can use the cloths. Next is time to count and write. Yes, we should store drinking water in clean vessels. Vessels are of different sizes. We can store different amounts of water in different vessels. Count and write. Yes children, it's your activity only, that you will count and write that how many glasses fill your water bottle. Number of glasses you will count and write here in the first box. Second, how many water bottles fill a bucket? Write the number of bottles, that how many bottles fills a bucket. It's your activity. Next is how to save water. We should use as much water as we need. So there are different ways to save water children. Let's read here how can we save water. First is use a bucket to take bath. Yes, always you should use a bucket, means fill the bucket of water, then you take your bath. And some children, what they are doing, they are using the shower. When the shower, you are using the shower and the water gets waste only. So you should save the water. Just fill the bucket of water, then you take bath. In this way you can save the water. Next, do not let the tap drip, meant all leaking pipes. Yes, wherever the pipe leaks, there get it repair of that pipes, so that the water should not get waste. Next, use the leftover water in your water bottle for watering plants. Yes, if the water left over in your water bottle, so don't waste that water. That water you can give to the plants. So not only these, there are many ways how can we save water. Like sometimes when you brush your teeth, that time your tap is running. So you should switch off the tap when it is not required. Many more, like when someone is washing the clothes and washing utensils, so do not run the tap, do not on the tap that time. Always turn the tap when it is not required, and always fill a bucket to use other things, and always use a bucket for taking bath, washing clothes, etc. Next is reuse of water. Yes, collect rainwater at rooftop and use it to water the garden. Recycle the aquarium water and use it to water the plants. This water is good for plants as long as no chemicals or salt is added to tank. Reuse unwanted ice. Spread it around plants. Yes, how can we reuse the water? See, first, collect rainwater of rooftop top. When the water, yes, the first point, when there will be rain, you can collect the water in the tubs or buckets, and that water you can give to the garden. You can water that. Yes, first point, in the rain, just keep the tub and the bucket on the roof, and then that water you can use in the plants. Next, yes, the aquarium water, means you want to change the water of the aquarium. So the water which is the old water, that also you collect in the bucket, and after that water you can give to the plants. And reuse unwanted ice. Yes, the ice which you don't want, that you don't throw there, that also you can spread it around the plants. So in this way you can reuse the water, means you should save the water. You should not waste the water at all. So children, we learn here that water is very precious for us, and rain is the main source of water. Some human activities make water dirty, and boiling and filtration helps clean water, and we should save water. So this is your activity, and your chapter 5 is completed. In the next video we will do the question answers and back exercise of this chapter. So children, take care. Goodbye.